And we are live here at FoodTokTV, Los Angeles, California, with Daphne Brogdon and Butters, who's eating some papers here. Butters, but here, we're going to create problems. Welcome, come on in. Hi, I'm Daphne Brogdon, formerly of Food Network, now of TikTok and YouTube, and you are watching the longest live cooking show
on
TikTok. We got our pattern down. Again, I'm Daphne, but my daughter Vivian is here today. Yay!
Hello.
Always a huge help to me. Thank you so much. Guess what we're going to make today? No, wrong guess. Indian food. We're making Indian food. So there's a couple recipes that popped out at me and got me going. Now, can you hear, you might be able to hear construction. We're doing a lot of stuff out in the backyard. And by we, I mean people I've hired, because I do nothing. They're putting new wood on the deck and desks and stuff, so you might hear some sounds. There's a lot of sounds, a lot of home improvements going on.
Melissa Merd says hello, Daphne.
Oh, Melissa! Now I know Melissa does good Indian food. She's another one of our content creators here at FoodTokTV, and you even make naan, which I have not tried, and I'm quite curious about doing that. Let's see here. Let me get back to my recipes. So what exactly we're going to do is we're going to do cashew butter chicken korma. If you don't have cashew butter, you can still make a version of this. This is a New York Times recipe. It looked good to me, and then I was like, I have cashew butter because I am the queen of if I don't have to shop, I don't want to shop. So I like to think about what I have on hand. So a lot of this stuff is stuff that you could potentially have on hand. So we're going to start with boneless, skinless chicken thighs. All right. So I've already been chopping it up and getting rid of some of the little bits of, just kind of cleaning up. Yes, Vivian?
Melissa sent a heart me.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. You guys, please tap the screen. That doesn't cost anything. Please tap the screen. That helps us be seen on the For You page. And also, any of the rewards, we very much appreciate those here at TikTok, at FoodTokTV.
Chex Mix sent a heart me.
Chex Mix is here. Chex Mix. I almost did a live on my channel this morning, but I have to kind of de-trump myself. I just couldn't do it.
Katie says hi, Daphne, and sent a you're awesome and a go popular.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Katie. Thank you for your generosity. I'm missing my morning live gang.
Destiny Rose sent a heart me.
Oh, thank you, Destiny Rose.
And Chex Mix sent a go popular.
Oh, yay! Chex Mix, how are you doing?
Oh, Chex Mix says, I need a live to discuss that display last night.
Okay. I know. I feel like I'm on, I'm trying to ration my outrage. Because it's just, could be so much. But it was pretty strange.
Destiny Rose says, encourage more viewers to share.
Okay. Yes, please. Share. Share. Okay, I'm going to continue to trim some chicken. Kind of put it into cubes, as it were. What did I do instead? No, I had a Boy Scout meeting. That's another reason why I couldn't see this day of the union. And we're in a new Boy Scout troop. The other one we were in, there was like a big room for the parents and there's room for the kids. This one's a little tighter quarters, although it's closer to my house. And so I could only look at like updates, like with the New York Times were sort of summarizing it. And I thought, that's probably better.
Fast Fit Treats says, hey.
Hi, Fast Fit Treats. One interesting thing, some of the Boy Scouts did a what do you call it? A presentation about how to read a topographical map. I found it fascinating. It's very interesting. But I will tell you that besides cooking for y'all, my latest obsession is The Night Agent on Netflix, and I really want to get all nerdy with somebody about it. I know it's been on for 3 seasons, and I'm late to the party because I'm just watching the first season, but oh my God, I'm obsessed.
Mark and Deborah says, what are you cooking today?
I'm cooking Indian food. I'm doing a cashew korma chicken and a strawberry lassi.
Katie sent 10 finger hearts.
Oh, thank you, Katie. I thought, let's bump it up to a finger heart. Let's bump it up to that 5-cent one. Thank you so much, Katie. Really appreciate the support.
Destiny Rose says, oh my goodness, yum.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty yummy. I think it's going to be... Indian food is one of those things where it's so flavorful. It's really hard not to really, really pig out. Because I think it has to do with the layers of flavors, the layers of spices. And you know how, for those of you who've seen me cook before, I always talk about how comedy and cooking are similar because they all have 3 beats. And so it's the first taste at the roof of the mouth, the taste at the end. And Indian food is like, blah, 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 blah. It's just a cacophony. It's a symphony of flavors. Okay, so
Fast Fit Treat says you need to try Moroccan food.
You know what? 100%. I've only had some Moroccan food, but I loved it. I actually had some Moroccan wine at a dinner that it was really good as well. So let me just look at because I'm following the New York Times recipe. Blah, 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 blah. So you can cook with ghee. And I know I've seen Melissa cook with ghee, and I thought I had some, but I don't. But you can just, canola oil is fine as well. So we're just going to, let's see, I already got mine. Okay, now I'm going to start heating up my pan. I've cubed my chicken. And for those just coming in, we are doing some Indian food today. We are doing cashew korma chicken. So one of the things that I wanted to try is, have you seen these things? They haven't sponsored me or anything. I bought them. But they're these things, they're like little already frozen ginger and frozen garlic. And it was funny because Vivian and I saw a billboard and like we both, like the first second we both went, that's dumb. And then we went, actually that's a good idea.
Changed our tune.
Yeah, because again, if you're like, I'm a busy professional, busy person, whatever, I don't, sometimes you buy fresh ingredients and they go south or you don't have them on hand. What's nice about these is that you keep them in the freezer and they're ready when you are, and then you don't have to do all the heavy lifting.
And they're kind of pre-portioned.
Yeah, exactly. I cooked something with them last night. What did I cook last night? I used a couple of these.
The Korean beef? Or the garlic bread?
I used them for my garlic bread. Yeah, I think it worked out. I think that worked out. Okay.
She makes very good garlic bread.
Well, it's because I learned from how Kaz and Trini did it. That's how I use the mayonnaise. The key is the mayonnaise. Yeah, okay, so we got to get the chicken on here. Oil, chicken, and then we'll start adding more flavors. I prefer chicken thighs over chicken breasts. It's more flavorful. It's more better.
Trini says, yes, you gotta have mayo.
Yeah, I never would have known. It was funny. There was a couple things last night in the dinner where I was like, learn that from Food Talk. Learn that from Food Talk. So that was one. There was another one. I can't remember what it was.
I know. What was it?
I don't know. But
was it the specific type of mayo? The like sweet mayo?
That's right. When we were on our retreat last year in Texas, what is it called? I bought it. Oh my God. The pretty Japanese cook. Yeah, I can't. I'm blanking on the name of my fellow Food Talk creator who said she loved it, so I bought it. But yeah. Yeah, but it's like a kind of a sweet mayo. Yeah, this one. Where was it? This one. You guys we bought it and kept the Kewpie mayonnaise. And so now my son loves it. It's his favorite mayonnaise. All right, well, that's going to take a little while, so we'll figure out what else we're doing next with this. As this cooks. So I think we got to do onions, right? Which I think I pretty much have chopped up here. Right.
Give us some likes, tap the screen. Thank you all for being here. Wow, she reads this recipe.
I'm going to put the whole onion in there. So because of that, we're going to get we're going to end up getting some moisture here.
The Yorkshire Indian sent 9 chilies.
Oh, Yorkshire Indian, you're so sweet. Well, I'll see if you approve of this food. Thank you for that. I'm a bit hungry today, so I'm interested in eating my food. Okay, so we've added, now let's do the garlic. And so the way this garlic works, you want to keep it frozen and then you push it out. The directions said don't remove the foil. And I'm like, there isn't any foil. It's plastic. So I don't know. There. Okay. And it pops out. The more frozen they are, the easier it is to pop them out. I will say that. We have a busted freezer in our house. We have to use our outside freezer. Oh my God, suddenly I'm starving. Okay, so nobody else is watching The Night Agent? I'm sure somebody else would be. Ginger. Oh, Ginger. What's Ginger?
I'd never heard of it until you brought it up. So.
I kept seeing it. I kept seeing people recommend it. And I got so burnt on Netflix shows because they're always so much the same. But this one's a little better. Teaspoon. Okay.
Fran Diego joined.
Yay, Fran Diego! Beautiful day there today. It's a beautiful day here. Okay, it's hard to peel this.
Do you want me to do it?
This is red. It says keep frozen ready. Use press on cube from back, pop out through foil. But it's not foil. All right, I did it. Okay, it worked.
Then the Yorkshire Indian says it's cheese, but it's good cheese. Night Agent.
Yes, there is some scenes that I have to fast forward where I'm just like, this is dumb. This character annoys me. This dialogue isn't so good, and I kind of fast forward. But the suspense is good. And I really like the lead guy. He seems very intelligent. Wow. I was like, I'm watching him going, is somebody going to sleep with him? I mean, he's so attractive. So now we put in ginger, onion, and garlic. And I think we need to put some cumin. Okay, this says cumin seeds, but I'm not doing cumin seeds. I'm going to do... Because he's got cumin seeds lying around. I couldn't even find some in the store. So do a teaspoon. Okay, so now cumin, onion, chicken, garlic, ginger. We're getting the layers and layers of flavors. So cooking through the chicken.
Fran Diego says hello.
Fran Diego, one of our superstar regulars. Okay, what else? It says most of the liquid is till the chicken changes color. So this cooks for a while, and then we're going to add chili, pepper, and turmeric. And of course, turmeric is good for you, and it has some color. Now, let's talk about the tomatoes. Now, there's a fallacy that people think, oh, wow, if I buy some fresh tomatoes from the produce, it's better than using canned. It's not true. Now, if I'm at my friend's farm in Mendocino where they're like in the summertime and they're grown farm, fresh tomatoes that get like really juicy and deep red, yes, that would be ideal. But most of the tomatoes we get aren't that great. And even in California, oh my God, when I lived in Toronto for a semester, I was like, I don't know what you Canadians are eating, but I don't think so. So the issue is, and I learned this when I used to produce the Dr. Dean Adele show, is that in order for them to ship the tomatoes, they have to get them before they're ripe. So they don't have all the perfect vitamin C and everything else you want. They have to be kind of firm. But they can pick the riper ones for canned. So there was a study, this was many years ago, but I can't imagine it's changed. So nutritionally, you actually get more when you buy a canned tomato than if you buy a fresh tomato. So there you go.
Fran Diego sent 5 finger hearts.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Fran. Thank you for your generosity. We appreciate that here at Food Talk TV, where you will always find fabulous different food creators. I am here every Wednesday. I'm one of your hump day chefs here. And I have to say, I woke up this morning, sometimes I'm like, whatever, Wednesday, Tuesday, it's all the same. Today I was like, geez, is it only Wednesday?
Adelinda says, hey.
Hey, Adelinda. Thanks for coming in. If you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. I've got my daughter Vivian helping me today, which is always awesome. I'm very glad that her college schedule works around my schedule.
MA at home sent a heart me.
Oh, thank you.
Fran Diego says, are you roasting up there like I am down here?
Well, I've kind of been hiding out today. You were out more than I was. Is it really hot?
It was pretty hot. I was over in Santa Monica, so it was a little cooler, but it was warm.
Well, it was nice after feeling so cold for a couple of weeks. I was feeling like I was having an affair with my space heater there for a couple.
Chex Mix says, at least you didn't get 18 inches of snow like us.
Oh my
This
gosh,
week.
yeah, let's shout it out to the East Coast, I think Maryland, right? Okay, so, but Chex Mix and I were corresponding because I was so pleased she wanted to make for Snowbound family my avolimino soup that I made last week, which I have to say was a hit. Chex Mix, was it not a hit? It was a hit, right? It's really, really good and so simple.
Fran Diego says 81 here today.
I think it was supposed to be 70. Check what our temp is.
It was high today, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys dealt with that. So I had a friend, Kathleen and Tegan, they got stuck in New York. They had to stay a few days because they couldn't get out.
Yeah, it's 76 right now.
76. Speaking of not being able to get out, you know how you guys think in the reports about the violence in Mexico because they killed that big cartel guy, and so I guess they were rebelling? And you see these news reports, and I'm always a little skeptical because I know sometimes you're like, aren't they just filming the same street over and over again? Because that certainly happened to us. But right before I went on, I looked on Facebook, and there's this guy who I used to work with a million years ago who relocated to Mexico. Oops. And he's like, it's bad. Like, he had a ton of photos of burnt out cars, and it's not safe, and I'm staying in my house. And he was in Guadalajara and Puerto Vallarta, I think. So that's going to be terrible for their tourist industry. Which is a shame, because if you're thinking about good food, Mexico has fantastic food. Okay, so we are seeing the chicken change colors. We're seeing some of that liquid come out from the onions and the chicken, and then it slowly evaporates, and the onions are getting more translucent. So it's all happening like it should. And now we can go to the next layer of flavor, because we're always trying to build flavor, right? So that's going to be our, look, my yogurt has problems reading.
Melissa says we are 85 in Austin, Texas.
No way.
And Chex Mix says it's 35 here, lol.
Oof. You know, 35 I can do. I just was in Colorado. And even I got down to 27. I was like, I can still deal. But
Chex Mix says 2 weeks ago it was negative 10.
I can't deal. I officially can't deal. I don't know how you do it. I mean, it'd be great if you could work. I mean, not great, but it's doable, I guess, if you get to work remotely in your kitchens. But if you have to go out there and shovel your car out.
Adelinda says, my weather for here is negative 33, feels like negative 22.
I can't believe you know the difference between negative 33 and negative 20. Where are you, Adelinda? North Dakota? Where is that? I'm curious. Okay, chili powder.
Chex Mix says, I had to wait at train stations in negative 10 weather.
No. You are a warrior, Chex Mix. Okay, what's my chili powder? Oh, they said, or we could use cashmere. I don't know what cashmere is.
So what are you using?
I'm going to use chili powder. 3/4 teaspoon. So here's a half. And now we use a 1/4, because I know math. There we go. And next we're going to do turmeric. With just a 1/4 teaspoon, which will probably give it some nice color. Now, I had heard that the anti-inflammatory properties of turmeric are only activated if it's joined with black pepper. And then somebody else said that's not true. So I don't know. What's true? All right, let's put this. Mix these chili and turmeric. Thank you for joining Food Talk TV, where we're making some Indian food today. I'm Daphne Brogdon. My channel is Daphne Brogdon. But you can always come to Food Talk TV and find different culinary creators. I am but one, and I am here Wednesday at 4 o'clock Central Time. Okay, now what I like about this combo, now the chicken's getting a great color, right? But let's do another layer of color with the tomatoes. I'm using a can of crushed tomatoes. Fire roasted. Ooh, fancy. I'm a wee bit thirsty.
I've got my boba.
What do you like about bobas? I never got bobas. I never got them.
It's fun. I usually get brown sugar boba. Sweet.
Oh, I think Rex likes that one too.
It's fun to chew on. Sometimes, although, if I'm not in a brown sugar boba mood, I'll get a Thai tea. And that doesn't have boba in it.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I don't want to brag, but my son yesterday did get high honors with distinction. He's got a 4.4.
Crazy.
Just like to brag for a moment. And he got elected to be a patrol leader at Boy Scouts. I'm like a stage mom. Great. And then I've got my college daughter. A very proud mom all around. Okay, so now we've got more great layers of flavor, layers of color. So we've got tomato. Lower this a little bit.
It is very pretty. I'm gonna get a shot.
Yeah, get a shot of that. Thank you, sweetheart. Chili powder, turmeric, tomatoes. Oh, let's do some salt, which I always forget.
Thanks to Aunt Mom.
Yeah.
Melissa says, "Mamas can brag always. Yay!" And then confetti.
Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. I know Vivian's very kind to me when I get really into a show, the way I'm into Night Agent right now. I come in, I'm like, I have to talk about this to somebody. Even though she's not watching the show, she'll be like, you can tell me.
No, it's fun because, you know, I don't know if other people do this, but on YouTube, I like to watch videos of people explaining shows I've never heard of. And then I get that in person with my mom, where she'll be like, oh my god, okay, I have to tell you about the new episode of whatever. And then I'm like, because she tells me about it, I'm like, but what about Jeff? And she's like, no, Jeff died! Like,
you get secondhand involvement.
yeah.
It's really cute. It's really cute. Okay, so we're going to let this simmer. Try to turn it down here. Simmer for a couple minutes here. And then the cashew butter is going to make its entrance. But let's let it simmer for a moment. What was the one I was... Okay, is anybody watching Bridgerton? Vivian and I did the first episode of the latest season, and we were like, it's just, again, it's one of those Netflix, it's just become almost a cartoon of its former self to me.
Yeah.
Kind of interested. I don't really love this brother.
He's the least hot.
I like the girl.
Yeah, I like the girl. He's the least hot male love interest so far.
Yeah, and I'm like, boy, he's got to have a real arc for me to get excited about them being together.
Well, all I know is that it's a Cinderella spin-off story.
Yeah, and that he's going to ask her to, like, be his mistress.
Yeah.
Which I guess would be better than her being the scullery maid, which she is right now. But if she's going to be our ultimate hero, she has to say no. And he, I would think. Unless it's going to be like a Pretty Woman thing where she goes along with it and then he's like, actually, I was wrong. I really want you to be my lady. But that, okay. Just to heat. Okay, how much yogurt are we putting? I got the good yogurt. I got the good full fat. Do not mess around. It is an American tragedy that there is so much non-fat yogurt. It's so stupid. And when you buy non-fat stuff, it just means there's more sugar, which is worse for you than the fat. So don't buy non-fat yogurt. It's a total waste of your time and calories. Why can't it? 3 tablespoons of cashew butter, but how much yogurt? Because I'm going to be using a lot of yogurt today. I should have just called this Yogurt Wednesday, because everything I'm making today has yogurt in it. Okay, I'm going to try some. Look how good, yummy, and thick, full-fat yogurt is. That's delicious. Kind of tart. Like my humor.
How much yogurt do you have to put in?
I haven't decided yet.
You have yogurt in your hair.
I do have yogurt in my hair. That's what I get for being a little piggy. Only 2 tablespoons? That's it? Okay. Let's do cashew butter, because I bet that's going to be harder to get out.
Jack says you are beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Jack. I actually thought I looked pretty good today. You know, when you kind of feel like you're like, it sort of, your face sort of settles the way you want it to. Especially with the yogurt. All right, here we go. This is going to be hard to get out. 1 tablespoon of cashew butter. This is going to add a great richness. You could probably also use tahini, which is something I tend to have on hand. And 3. The challenge is going to getting this to kind of pretty thick. My spoon needs a spoon. Yeah, I don't know how all this cashew is going to dissolve.
You don't think the heat will help it?
I guess you're right. Yeah. I don't want a clump. And you can't really whisk it with all this chicken. Probably what would have been a good idea is if I had measured out the cashew, learn from me, measure out the 3 tablespoons of cashew butter, and then put a little bit of hot water. And then it's going to be easier to blend. That is what I should have done. Okay, now we'll do yogurt. This just says 2. I'm going to put 3. I can put these more. This is a tong spoon adventure here. So I kind of thought this looked like a chicken tikka masala. Just sort of like the vodka sauce of Indian food. Try to combine the cashew, the yogurt, and the tomatoes. Now I should have made rice with this. Oof. Okay, well I'll make it so you'll have it for dinner.
Jack says, what are you making for dinner?
Well, I'm making cashew chicken korma. So we're doing Indian food. And I'm going to make a strawberry lassi as well.
Oh, Melissa says, boo, it says, Bobby. It says to whip up your yogurt before adding it. I will be doing that next time.
Who said that?
Bobby.
Bobby said whip up your yogurt before having it?
Before adding it.
Huh. Just to make it thicker? That's interesting. Okay, I think that looks really good. Let's taste it and see where we're at. Sometimes we need to adjust. Like there's no black pepper in it. Maybe it needs black pepper. I don't know. One thing is I need that cashew to dissolve more. I just got like a
Melissa says it keeps it from curdling or clumping.
Oh, okay. Good tip. Thank you. 10-second cooking school.
Oh, the Yorkshire Indian says the same thing. They say if you whisk it well beforehand, it won't curdle.
Okay. I don't think this curdled, but that's a good tip. It's good. It's tomato. I feel like it could be spicier though. And I also think it needs a little more. I'm going to finish it off with a little cream.
Oh, the Yorkshire says I'm also Bobby. Okay. Sorry.
There's a little cream here. I think it could have a little more chili powder. But maybe you should taste it, Vivian, because sometimes you don't like chili powder, I think, right?
Yeah, I do. I just don't like peppers.
Okay, good. I'm going to add a little more. A little kick.
Dylan says hello.
Hi, Dylan. Thank you for joining us here at Food Talk TV, where I'm making Indian food. Daphne Brogan, your Wednesday hump day dinner maker. We are in sunny Southern California right now. All right. Here, Vivian, taste. It's a little warm. See, tell me what you think. I think it looks good. I don't want to overcook the chicken. Would you alter it at all? Black pepper? Maybe black pepper.
Yeah, I would add more spices maybe.
Yeah, I feel like it's underspiced.
It's just kind of tastes tomatoey.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay. We're going back in. Cover me.
What do I do with this?
Okay. It's fine, we'll take it. Okay, so let's do some black pepper. We did some chili, but you still thought we needed chili. And then what happened to my cumin? I think a little cumin wouldn't be bad. You know, the other reason it might not be happening is my spices may be old. In fact, they were. Your dad used to always throw out our spices after 6 months, and I don't. I'm not.
Oh, we'd never do that.
I know, but he really was not happy when we had old spices. And I'm so cheap, I'd be like, wow, that's dirty. He's like, it's gonna taste the same. Which is another reason I hate getting big bottles of spice. Because
I feel like we've had these spices since the Obama administration.
I've personally bought some of them recently, so that can't be. There's something, but I tell you, growing up, my mom had this big thing, metal thing of Hungarian paprika. And truly, that was from like 2nd grade till I went to college. It was the same thing. But, you know, my mother, God bless her, was not a great cook and did not like to cook, which is why I had to learn to cook or I was going to starve. Yeah, now I'm getting it. Ooh, now I'm getting some heat at the end. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well that's great. Let's it's like a pretty little plate. How would you plate that up? So this is oops, nope, sorry. I totally forgot a step. Because you know me, I like one-pot meals. Peas. We put peas in it. I totally forgot.
Jan Wood sent a heart me.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Okay. We're gonna put some peas. That's right. Because then it's not really done until these peas relax. And frozen peas are always a great thing to have on hand. I know a couple times I've made my fabulous pea soup for you guys. It's a great pea soup.
As a child, one of my favorite snacks was frozen peas.
That's right. That is a good healthy snack.
And when they would start to soften, I would put them back in the freezer because I wanted them to be cold because then they were like crunchy.
Okay, now that's pretty. That's nice. You know what other thing I would do to this might be fun? Is to take a boiled potato and chop up little bits of boiled potato in it. So let's see. Does he cook through formula? There we go. There's looking right. Yeah, and serve with rice. I don't even know. Did this have peas or is that just my brainchild to do peas?
Melissa says, I love dehydrated peas for snacking.
Yeah, they're good. That's a good healthy snack. Okay, now I'll play it. He's like something here. I don't have any naan or rice, but I feel like I should have something else on the plate. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. You see it?
Lift it up a little more.
Here.
Yeah, there you go.
Put that up. Rex, you want some food? Rex? Oh my God, it's so tasty though. All right, let me take a picture. Oh, so guess what I'm doing later? Actually, I only have about an hour after this too. I'm going to be a chaperone at a school function. And so I said to the teacher who's organizing, I was like, listen, I was an RA in college. So if I see some kid like vaping or being too, actual, like I get to go and like say something or do something. They're like, no, you just come to us and then we'll handle it. I'm like, I want to be the enforcer.
Melissa says that looks great.
Oh,
and does Vivian and Rex like to cook? Yeah, I think we do. Rex cooks more than I do, mostly just because I'm lazy. But We do. Sometimes we'll do Hello Fresh, where it'll be like our turn to cook dinner one
That's
night.
right. That kind of helps you kind of know what to do.
Yeah.
I'm getting a good angle on this.
This isn't a great angle of you, Mom, looking down and.
Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the looking down is no middle-aged person's friend. I think actually I'll just do it like this because that looks more appetizing. There we go. That looks better. Okay, very good. Now I will have the actual. And here's me eating my food. Wow, it's really tasty. I like it. So we're gonna upload the recipe, but just so you know, I would just add a little more spices than what it says in this recipe. Vivi.
Thank you. Christine Vance says, "Hi, Daphne."
Oh, hi, Christine Vance. How are you? I think it's fun. Okay, we'll move on to our next dish. And do the thing that I didn't do with the cashew butter.
What'd you make, Mom?
Oh my God, it's so good. It's a cashew butter chicken korma. It's like kind of like Indian.
It looks delicious.
Yes. Let's find out what Rex thinks.
It's good.
You like
really
it?
Moist chicken, yeah.
Really moist chicken. Okay, and then you get the peas.
Yeah.
I added a little more spice than the original recipe.
Yeah, it's not that spicy though.
Yeah, I could add even more.
Yeah, I'd add more spice.
Okay, add more spice. There you go. Kid tested. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna do. You want more? Okay, give me your plate. That makes me happy. You eat the peas too, honey. You need
I know.
the peas. Okay. So let's clear the decks because we are gonna make strawberry lassis.
Steph says, "Love your cheerleaders. They approve."
Oh, I know. They are my cheerleaders. We three have a song, don't we? No,
Sure.
I won't say it. It's okay. They're very, I really tried out. I tried out a lot of other kids, but I decided to keep these two. Okay, strawberry lassi. Here we go. And my recipe's right here. Here on FoodTokTV.
So what is a strawberry lassi?
It's an Indian strawberry shake, essentially. Which, by the way, we just went to. So I call her my ex-wife. My husband's previous wife, Nancy Silverton, who's a very well-known chef. Some of you might have heard of her. She's many restaurants, but she has a new diner on Larchmont here in LA called Max and Helen's with Phil Rosenthal, who was the creator of Everybody Loves Raymond, and he has a cooking show and whatever. So we met her for dinner the other night, and the whole concept is that it's diner food, but it's like the best diner food. And she has a strawberry shake, and she told us all about her philosophy. What were some of the things that she said?
Well, she researched all these different shakes.
She loves the best high quality ice cream has a high fat content, but she found out that actually that's not the best for shakes because the fat will freeze and it'll make it icy. So it's better to actually have a lower quality, lower fat ice cream like Thrifty.
Yeah, she likes the Thrifty ice cream for making shakes.
To make up for that fat content, she adds a little bit of half and half.
That's right. So what we got out of that was sometimes the best ice cream for a hot fudge sundae is different than the best ice cream for a milkshake.
And that milkshake was really good.
And she doesn't use, like strawberry flavor, whatever. She makes a strawberry preserve and then adds it to the ice cream. I felt like there was something else.
Didn't she use powdered milk or something?
I was going to say powdered milk, gelatin. There was something
I think there was
else.
a powdered milk, yeah.
And a powdered milk, yeah.
But yeah, it tasted like real strawberries.
But it's great to hear her talk. She really got the food science down. All right, so now we're going to go 2 cups. We're going to go with the lassi. Because I'm not going to kid you. I've been looking forward to making this all day. So, and I'm using the Strauss whole milk yogurt, which is really good. That's one thing when I would go to Europe, I was always like, oh my God, the yogurt is so much better here. And it's because it's always full of fat in Europe. None of this non-fat nonsense. I'm taking to the streets. That's going to be my new political cause. No non-fat yogurt. Okay. And then let's see what else we have. Okay, maple syrup. Now I have a special maple syrup that your friend, the Huffman Carries, gave to me at Christmas. It's barrel-aged maple syrup. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons. Keep tapping that screen. Remind him, Vivian.
Angelica says, "Hey, Daphne."
Hi, Angelica. Oh, I love you. You know, that's my nom de plume, my Renaissance nom de plume. Where do you live, Angelica? 2 and 3. We're making a Strawberry Lassi. So yogurt and maple syrup, we could just stop right there. We already have something super tasty. But we won't stop. Okay, this is interesting. Now we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I like to add salt to some chocolatey things because it actually helps bring out the flavor.
Angelica says, "I live in New Hampshire. How about you?"
Oh, we're in Los Angeles. Okay, so you've been dealing with the snow then, huh? Okay, you can use cardamom pods. Good luck finding them. Or you can use a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom. And I am getting down low. So 10-second cooking school. Rex, how long should you keep spices? According to your dad.
6 months.
You remembered! Oh, that's sweet. Okay. So it's time for some cardamom. If anybody's wondering what to get me for my birthday.
Christine Vance says, "We have 2 feet of snow here in Connecticut."
Oof.
Angelica says, "I am. It's horrible."
Oh, you guys have been getting it bad. You guys have been getting it bad. And it's crazy, we haven't been getting it all. Like, nobody can ski here, practically. The skiing's not so good right now. All right. And now, frozen strawberries. Well, I appreciate what you guys are going through. I spent 3 days in Colorado in the snow and was like, okay, I got it. I got it. I got the gist. I'm good.
Angelica says, "I want to move to Los Angeles soon. I will in the next 5 years or so."
Oh wow! Well, great. Well, we will welcome you.
I was talking to a girl in my art history class today who's from Michigan.
Oh yeah, I like Michigan.
And I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I've never been." And she was like, "Eh."
You've been to Michigan. You've been to Detroit.
Oh yeah, well, that's not the point. But whatever. But she was like, "Yeah, it's nothing to. LA's better."
I wonder where she's from. I think Michigan's a pretty state. Okay.
I forgot that Detroit was in Michigan.
Okay, hang on. Now we're gonna blend. This is your little piggy one.
Yeah.
Sides.
Wait, there's like some stuff on the.
Is there? Which one? Here,
Great.
this?
No, other. No.
Here?
See it?
Oh my gosh! Yeah, you're right. Now I'm surprised they don't have us do, like, if you do a smoothie, you always add ice. But it says for a thinner consistency, use water. Oh, it's pretty thin. I don't think you need to. Okay. Let me try it. Oops. Uh-oh.
You just cut the chicken.
Oh, yeah. We're locked in. What do you think? Looks good.
Very pretty.
That's pretty. Okay, let me take a picture while I for the taste. Mm. All right. That's not working out. Wait a minute. My food photography here. Well, close to that. Okay, now the moment of truth. That's delicious. It's not a strawberry shake. It has the tartness from the yogurt and then but the sweet of the maple syrup.
Oh, it's pretty tart, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty tart. I mean, we're used to more of a...
It's not very strawberry-y.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not more strawberry. I guess I could add more strawberries. It's interesting. I mean,
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's definitely not a strawberry shake, though.
No.
It's definitely... maybe with it being more tart, maybe it goes better as with food.
Yeah.
Interesting. It says Strawberry Lassi is a popular variation of lassi, the yogurt basement. This refreshing drink is made with frozen strawberries instead of ice to add flavor while keeping it cool. Sugar is the traditional sweetener, but the maple syrup here adds a subtle earthiness and dissolves quickly while blending. That's true.
I like the maple syrup as a choice. It's not very strong. You can't really taste it much.
Yeah. I mean, should I add more strawberries or more maple syrup, or what do you think?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. I'll put it back in because we're the only ones eating it. All right, so let's do another swirl of maple. And how about a few more strawberries? It's interesting because you just, looks-wise, you think, oh, it's a strawberry shake.
Yeah.
Okay, adding four more. But I guess maybe it's a little less, maybe it's a little more healthy than a strawberry shake. Let's try this. Rex definitely did avoid the peas in the in the dish. Yeah, I think so. Woo! What do you think?
I like that.
Yeah, I think the tart, sweet. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, feels like a good meal. All right, so there we go. We got the strawberry lassi and the chicken cashew butter peas, blah, 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 blah. And now you know what time it is. Dun, 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 dun. What time is it, baby?
It's trivia time.
Yes, it's food trivia time. So put on your thinking cap, sip your lassi while you answer these questions. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Because as much as divides us, what brings us together is trivia. That's my philosophy. And I'm sticking to it. Okay. What was invented in Los Angeles, that would be here, by Japanese chefs in the 1970s for those squeamish about eating raw fish? Vivian?
My guess is baked sushi rolls.
Okay, baked sushi roll. Any other guesses? You're squeamish about sushi, classic raw fish. What was invented in the 70s in LA? And that's very important because that has to do with the name.
Oh, never mind. I know what it is now.
Did anybody else say it?
Literally no one has answered.
Nobody cares.
Oh, Trini says spring roll.
Okay, Trini's in the...
Fran Diego
in the
says
right
tempura.
All right, these are all good guesses. They're not the right guess, but yeah. But you got to think, yes. Think of location. Something named after perhaps a state. Nobody? Okay, Vivi, what do you think it is?
California roll.
Yes! The California roll. which I've always loved.
Trini says avocado toast.
Okay.
Fran says California roll.
Yeah, there you
Jan
go,
Wood
Fran.
says California roll.
Yeah, there you go. You guys got it. So sushi was no. I remember that when people were like sushi, being like, what? And they're like, but you can eat a California roll, and that's pretty much the only one I ate for 25 years. Okay. What does Bluto Bularski, that's the John Belushi character, incite in the famous 1978 film National Lampoon's Animal House?
He incites?
Incites, begins, gets going. It's a famous event in this film because in National Lampoon, John Belushi yells, blank, blank, and this ensues.
Oh, Bab sent a heart me.
Oh, thank you, Babs. How are you? Do you know the answer to this trivia question?
Bab says food fight.
Yes! You got it, Babs. Food fight. Thank you very much. All right. What is the teaspoon measurement? Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, Jordan Whitcraft sent a heart me.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jordan. We really appreciate that here. Keep tapping that screen here at Food Talk TV. What is the teaspoon measurement for a dash in a bar recipe? A dash of this. You're a mixologist. What would it be?
My guess is half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon. Somebody else?
Bab says a pinch.
A pinch. I wonder, a pinch probably has its own definition.
Wait, actually, no, half a teaspoon's too small.
No. It's a dash and it's for a cocktail.
Okay, then yeah, half a teaspoon.
Okay. I think it would be smaller.
Trini says half a bigger?
What's half a bigger? I don't know. Anybody else? I mean, something, a dash.
Oh, Monty Mary sent a heart me.
Oh, hi, Monty Mary. How are you? How you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart me's. Do your daily heart me's. Okay, 1/16 of a teaspoon.
That's very small.
So, because it's just a dash. So the smallest one.
Oh, Trini says typo. I meant half a shot.
Half a shot. Okay. So 1/16 of a teaspoon, but I'm not sure what measurement you have. So, okay, a quarter. So this is a quarter. So half of this is, so it's a quarter of a quarter.
Yeah.
That's some precise
stuff. Oh, Jordan sent a rose.
Thank you, Jordan. Really appreciate that. Thank you, love. Okay.
Can I have the lassi? I want to drink that.
Oh, yeah, please. What is the average distance conventional food travels from farm to table? Okay, this is a good one because this is always an issue if you're trying to be sort of shop locally and source locally and environmental and carbon footprint and all that kind of stuff. So what is the average distance conventional food travels from farm to table? I'll give you multiple choice. Is it about 500 miles, about 1,500 miles, or 3,000 miles? So we've made some food here, and this is how many miles it probably took to bring all this food here. What do you guys think?
My guess is 1,500. Fran Diego says 1,500. Steph says 1,500.
Oh, well, there seems to be a consensus, and you guys are all correct.
Oh, Janwood said 500.
Oh, I guess that's optimal. But 1,500 miles, yeah. So it's like all the food came from a few states away here.
Monty Mary sent to go popular.
Oh, thank you, Monty Mary. Really appreciate that. Oh, this is kind of dumb. I'm just gonna answer it and give the answer right away. What is served at an Italian gelateria? In case you are really not bright and can't figure out. Yeah, that seems pretty obvious. Okay, which has a longer
Oh, Fran says, disclaimer, I cheated. I'm in my office in front of my computer.
Oh no, Fran, you can't do that. Don't cheat.
Yeah, Steph says gelato. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely gelato. Which has a longer average life expectancy? Oh, this is interesting. Which has a longer average life expectancy? A gas range or an electric range?
I think gas.
Well, what does everybody else think? No answers come in. Gas or electric? What do you think lasts longer? I know what I like better.
Bab says gas. Steph says gas.
Yeah, okay, because you guys
Janwood
are all
says gas.
Because you guys are people that care about food.
Jordan says electric.
Okay, sorry, Jordan. Electric ranges are so dumb. Anyway, 19 years. Actually, it's not that much longer. 19 years for gas versus 17 years for an electric range. This whole situation has been around longer, though. I was actually thinking I need to get my oven serviced.
Jordan says, interesting.
Yeah, okay. Here's a cooking one. How long should a half pound of cheese, oh, this is interesting. How long should a half pound of cheese be out of the refrigerator to maximize flavor before serving? Because, you know, here we're so used to refrigerated cheese, but when I was a kid, my dad took me to Paris and we were at this fancy restaurant and he was like, and now we'll have cheese for dessert. And I thought, oh, my father's lost his mind. And they wheel up this, you know, and it's all warm and runny. And I was like, what? This is crazy. And he goes, taste it. You can taste everything better when it's warm. And I went, oh my gosh, he's right. My dad hadn't lost his mind. So here's the choices. So how long should a half pound of cheese, and I think that's an important fact, you're figuring the math out that it's a half pound of cheese be out of the refrigerator to maximize flavor before serving? Should it be 15 to 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes, 45 to 60 minutes?
Oh, Babs answered before the multiple choice and said 2 hours.
Oh, well, that's good. That's even longer than we thought. But so she's going, so if this was like the Price is Right. She's going over.
Jordan says 15 to 30. Steph says 45 to 60.
Who said 45 to 60?
Steph.
Steph, you are correct. The answer is 45 to 60 minutes, and it says but wrapped in cheese paper. So, but leave it out there. But Babs, I like your 2 hour idea. I think that's a good one too. What spice is the berry of the evergreen pimento tree?
Pimento spice? I don't know.
Oh, interesting. What spice is the berry of the evergreen pimento tree? And it's also called Jamaica pepper. I did not know this. So the answer is going to be something that you all know and that is probably in your spice pantry. But we call it something different. Evergreen pimento. I guess evergreen pimento tree wasn't good for the bottle. They needed something shorter. Also called Jamaica pepper. Any ideas? Ding, 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 ding. And the answer is allspice.
Randigo just said allspice.
Oh, Fran, look, did you look it up? Be honest. You looked it up, didn't you, Fran? Can you guys see how filthy my glasses are? They're so filthy. Okay, what else? So then, what did it? What? No one's gonna get that.
Randigo says no, and then does the Pinocchio liar
very
emoji.
funny, very funny. Okay, so when we were, speaking of weird meats, when we were driving out of Colorado, and this down-home guy was driving our shuttle to get us to the airport, somehow we start talking about, I don't know, animals he hunts or this or that, and he goes, oh, and there's some raccoon tracks or whatever. He goes, raccoon meat, it's tastier than you'd expect. It's actually pretty tasty. And I was like, oh, did not know that. Okay. What kind of meat was traditionally used in the 1800s to make Brunswick stew? Brunswick stew, 1800s. Now listen, if I'm out in the middle of you know what, or I'm out on the prairie, if I'm with the Ingalls, little house, I'm sure I would eat anything I could get my hands on. Some of that stuff seems a little funny to us now, where we don't have to hunt for our supper. So Brunswick stew, traditionally, what kind of meat is used for Brunswick stew?
I'm gonna guess squirrel.
Anybody else guess? Well, I just want to tell you that you're correct.
Really?
Dun, 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 dun. Vivian Peel, you just won.
Oh, Janwood said chicken.
Oh, yeah. I think chicken's more of an us time, not an 1800s time.
I can't believe it's really squirrel.
It's really squirrel. Yeah. Okay. One last question. One last question.
Oh, Fran Diego says Zoom is starting. The cheating hour is over.
Oh my God, you're so cute. Okay. What? Oh no, I did that one before.
Oh, April sent a heart me.
Thank you, April. I so appreciate it. Okay, one final one here. Okay, true or false? Okay. No, I've done that. True or false?
Jordan says squirrel. A little tastes like chicken, in my opinion.
Oh, you've had squirrel, Jordan? Oh, you're so worldly.
Oh, Trini says I was gonna say rabbit.
Yeah, I like rabbit. I've had rabbit. Different wine styles should be served. I've done that one before. Which cheeses, hard or soft, are most likely to accompany the tannins in red wine? So what kind of cheese goes better with red wine? Hard cheeses or soft cheeses?
I think it's soft cheeses.
Okay. I await other responses.
April says soft. Babs
Okay.
says hard.
Okay. Anybody else?
Jordan says hard.
Hard.
Steph says hard. Trini says hard. Sweet Tea says. Oh no, sorry. Steph says soft.
So red wine goes best with hard cheeses. Bing, 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 bing. You hard cheesers, you got it right. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me and Vivian today here on Food Talk TV. I am here every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central. Make sure you get a shot of this. We made a korma, a cashew butter chicken korma, and a strawberry lassi. So we had some Indian food today. The recipes will be up on our website as soon as I send them over to training. And thank you so much for joining us, and I'll be here next week.